Go ahead.
No, you're good.
We're live now. What? So, man, there's so many things I want to do. We're actually at in game right now. I'm at the ant farm thing. Scrons was saying, "Hey, come to the ant farm." I'm like, cool.
Very
so we're there,
cool.
and we'll hang out there in a minute. But I wanted to kind of give people right up front, if in case you're watching this later or whatever, kind of a just a heads up on why we're here. Number one, we pulled SuperSam out of the community to come and do a bunch of social media stuff for us because she's fucking rad. Right? Like,
Thanks, Corey.
It's true, right? It's and when I say that, let me get really specific. In the Telegram channel, you were answering questions better than I could answer them on an informational sort of vector. But then you're also way nicer than me. I don't know if anyone's seen me in the Telegram channel, but I can be a little brisk. Especially in defense of this project or the team, I get triggered pretty easily. And so you've been a bit like between you and Cowie, you guys are upholding the values that I hold dear and that our community holds dear better than I can. Huge deal to me, right? And in the Tuttle Huddle, the group of people that are building this out, I've been low key, and maybe this is just because I'm getting attracted to them, or it's the circles that we run in, or whatever it is. Like, we're all DEGENS there, and by DEGENS, in case you don't know that term of endearment that I kind of popularized with a lot of help from a lot of other DEGENS, like getting into things like Our Planet or things like Alien Worlds or things like what Uplift is quickly becoming. There's this play to earn mechanic, and it's not like play to earn a little bit; it could be play to earn a crap ton. Right. And so there's a lot of, gamification going on. We're obviously inventing these things on the fly, but I wanted to make sure that we're bringing in people that are playing those games to come in and work with us. And Tuttle actually said something today, and she's an amazing example of this. We get paid to work at the Uplift, but like a lot of us can make a lot more and are making a lot more outside of what we're doing for 12 hours a day. Which is crazy. Welcome to the world we live in, right? So we play these games. We're embedded in the Uplift, and we're embedded in the things that we're building, and we're excited about them. And so the reason why we're coming on here is that we launched these Blender things, and there's actually a couple of people on our team that knew about that stuff and went to the market and basically like, well, I'm just gonna pick these things up. And in our team, we had never actually talked about like, the way the community is going to perceive that. We just have to be super conscious of that, right? Because we're basically saying, okay, we're going to launch this on a time, and people are maybe watching the blog, wink, or nailed it, or other information channels that we have, because if you're first, you might pick something up cheapest on the market or whatever. And that's totally fair, right? Like having that be the starting gun, I think is really, really important. But one thing I wanted to kind of give for context is I've been buying land every other day for 2 weeks. Right now, I'm doing that because I know something that everyone else should know, but maybe doesn't quite understand or believe. So there's a disparity there. I know that active rewards are going to get turned on because I go to work every day and it's all we fucking talk about. Right. I know that, uplifting withdrawals are going to go live. Are they going to go live as quickly as I want? Fuck no. Are they going to go live as quickly as everybody else wants? Nope. But I know it's going to happen because we're paying the people that are building that out, right? And so and the way I think about this is like I have a disparity in belief because it's obvious to me it's where I go to work, right? And it's like the thing that we're building on purpose. And so to me, if a team member was out, buying this stuff up, even like just the stuff that's really, really abundant, because we have signaled, we're gonna almost every NFT we have is gonna have some kind of we can do something with it, right? So much so that it's like a joke now. Like when I tell everyone the postcards will definitely not have any use for real, they won't. Everyone's like, shut up, they totally will. No, but really they won't. Yeah, but they probably will. Right? We don't. And I'll tell you this right now. The postcards and like those the postmark, like the stamps that we released, we legitimately don't have a plan for those. We don't. But when Dennis was like, hey, can we just release these anyway? I was like, fuck yeah. because here's what I know. We'll come up with a plan. Like that part's easy. We'll find something really fun to do with them. But that's kind of how we're going, right? So people going out, like I bought a bunch of alpha wings when they were out there because like they're cool. And it's funny, people have been asking me, are you gonna use the alpha wings in any of the blends yourself? Never. Like you'll have to shoot me for my alpha wings. I just like because I'm nostalgic like that. Like there might be a number that I'd sell them for, but that number is stupid. Like it's really big. Just because why would I want to do that? So we wanted to come in and address all this. The community, I do have to say, bringing this up, you freaking like, sleuths, which makes sense, right? Like everybody's watching everybody's wallets. It's kind of this blockchain way it's supposed to be, spotted that, a couple of people on the team, Sam being one of them, bought some stuff before we announced all this stuff, right? And the people that brought this up were actually really constructive about it. They were super nice, but they're like, hey, like, is this how we want to play this? Like, and so we got to have a really awesome conversation about it. We did have that chat today in the huddle, and Sam was like, oh yeah, that was right. And our other team member actually, after the huddle was also like, hey, right. And we didn't ask. And so this is something that I wanted to maybe dig into a little bit. Because, we love and respect the people on our team so much that we were going to make this right, whether, Sam or this other person admitted it or not. Because we're not going to turn into a police state, like monitoring our teammates' wallets. Like it's just not, we're not going to do that. Right. So Sam, thank you so much for basically just letting us know that happened. And the community, thank you very much for letting us know that it happened as well. Right. And so what we're going to do today, like, and I'm going to read through some of the comments and stuff, start firing your wax wallets in there. And we can, we're going to do like, I'm going to give away some of my personal stash. Samantha's going to give away some of her personal stash just for fun. And
also Jen has donated some stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Janksy, the Uplift, was it 2 alpha wings that she gave away?
Yeah, she's gonna give 2 alpha wings and 83 commons. I counted.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jen's way nicer than me. Like I'm gonna give away a piece of land,
which is awesome, amazing.
Well, yeah. And well, okay. So this one hurts. I'm gonna give away one of my 3 crystallized upliftiums. Which like that's painful. That's like legitimately. I debated internally, like, how much do I really like Sam? Like that. Oh shit. Turns out it was that much. Not alpha wing though, but I probably wouldn't do that for my wife. So that's a whole thing. Anyway, so yeah. Sam, how are you doing?
I felt awful as soon as I realized what was happening and I got the messages, and I just didn't know how much my single purchases were going to impact the market, how like maybe there were less of certain miners available. So it definitely had a bigger impact. So I knew immediately that I had to do some sort of giveaway or something. Obviously wanted to talk to the team first, and everyone's kind of rallying. So I'm feeling better. Yeah, I just don't want to destroy community trust. That is my biggest thing. And I want everyone to know that like we're aware of it and we're very grateful that the community is bringing these things up in a respectful way and letting us address them. And we obviously are addressing them pretty immediately. So yeah, it's very important to us.
Yeah. Gorno, in all fairness, Sammy overpaid for a lot of them.
I did. It's all right.
Well, and it is what it is, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get the wheel put up and then get all of your wax counts in there, which is gonna take like another hour and a half. Yeah. So Nick, thanks for getting on that. D2 Dreamer was asking, that apparently they were the second person to put the sign up there. We're getting to all the crystallized uplifting thing, as fast as we can, and some of them are, because it gets into a spreadsheet. And because again, this was manual. We did tell you that it was going to be manual, right? So, and that spreadsheet's not, always going to be as linear as the sign is, but we'll get them all done. And if again, I've said this a couple of times before on the stream, like if it's been a little while, just throw something up on the support ticket at the uplift.world, and we're going to get them done. Like that's all we can really do. One guy that was like really mad that we didn't do them all instantaneously. To that guy, fuck off. like seriously.
And
the thing is like. Like, other people are like, worried that maybe they would start like selling like crazy. Nobody's selling them at all because, like, and I mean, I put all mine on sale for around what I thought, and like the market's like, no, I'm just gonna wait, right? So we'll see, right? We don't handle price. That's not our job, right? So we're gonna figure out how all that stuff goes. Shit, I'm gonna have to really start working on this. Damn it, there's so many wax wallets. You DEGENS. So yeah, that's why I titled this by DEGENS for DEGENS, because that's a whole thing. That's funny. All right, so I guess you can get infinite cloud wallets. Yeah, that's true. That's totally true. D2 Dreamer, the collection name is under I think it's upliftium.hi, HI. Because again, we wanted another collection so we could have that. The secondary market is down at 1% instead of 9%. So that's a whole thing. Man, like watching the comments on the other side, I'm like, this is gonna take a while. So yeah, you guys talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, I did hint in the Telegram channel that our blog is really fantastic. And that's all I'm gonna say right now. I might have more to say later on.
It's a great blog.
Right? Super fancy blog. All right, so if anyone has like, we'll do some AMA stuff too, because obviously it's going to take a long time to get everybody's wallets in here. You degenerates. Nick, you're fired. You're so fired.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, so we'll do like a bit of an AMA too. I know everybody has like questions all the time. More than happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm going to go up to the top of this effing thing and start trying to get all of the stuff for some giveaways. Man, the Alpha Wings and how many? Like, did she send a bundle of them?
She sent just two.
No, I mean, like, for right now, like 83 commons or some ridiculous thing. Like, that's
83 commons. Yeah, she sent a ton of commons.
Yeah, we should give. That's the thing. We should give all those out as one. And then the Alpha Wings, we should like probably give out one at a time. All right. AKY Aki Vlogs. I remember seeing this in the Telegram. They were waiting like from the jump to get in here. So
nice.
Are you in game right now?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I can be.
Yeah, get in game, and then I'll teleport you. Get over to Uplift. I'll teleport you over to me because I'm over at the ant farm, but I can't really do this while I'm like getting all these things into the stupid wheel. So like we could at least be semi-entertaining with any with any luck.
I've never seen the ant farm, so I am excited.
Yeah, it's cool what they're building. It really is.
That's awesome. All right, loading up Minecraft.
Cool. This is where you have like the hold music going on. Exactly.
Not as exhilarating, but you know. All right, load. It's taking a while.
All right, trying to get to the live chat so I can get back up at the top. Anyways, and guys, just for the record, like this probably won't be 100% accurate either, and like there's I'm not even gonna try to make it accurate. I'm just gonna get every single one of these addresses that I can, and we'll call it there.
Cool.
Yep.
Try
of which there's probably like 50 at this point, so we'll see in an hour. This is exactly what happened with the crystallized uplifting thing. I'm like, oh man, like 20 people will probably do it or whatever, and I can do that manually. I'm an idiot. That's not how that worked at all. Like 280 responses, and they're still coming in. However, it did with that sign thing. That's like the way that we ended up solving that is, I think, a really awesome presage of where all of this is going, right? Like being able to kind of identify players and have that identification go out and be meaningful outside of the uplift, which is what happened in a basic way, right? Like that's kind of where we're headed with all this stuff. And so it's interesting that like an issue where we desperately needed something to be automated because I'm in like 8 hours of meetings a day, and then there's like a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? Like I just legitimately didn't have time to keep doing the manual stuff. The team totally figured something out, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think the more we can move like our outside communications in the game and figure out cool ways to do that in the community, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, and that's where really like the punch sign get thing is going, right? So it's one thing now, like you do a sign, it'll show up at Uplift events, which is the wax count, and at some point, hopefully in the near future, when a player interacts with that sign, that punch sign angle, devs in other projects will be able to look at the information that is being pushed to chain on Uplift events and map other functionalities to it. Maybe it's an airdrop of an NFT, or maybe it's an extra level on their game, or whatever it is, right? Like whatever stuff they're into as a project, they're going to be able to meaningfully add in, some stuff on there because we have the player name, we have the wax name, and that it gets associated with that action, right? And that to me, like just gaming out what that will do to our in-game traffic, it could by itself be as much as active rewards, which I mean everybody kind of understands is going to be a giant it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be awesome,
right? Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's me too, man. Me too. And really, like we're doing the city tour that we did today for Crypto Rider. We had Small Town Cowboy and my buddy Yoakum, who built the great big arcology, and just the number of rooms and puzzles and things that people are creating into their massive builds. It's designed to suddenly have that layer of meaning where you're going to be able to find this sign and punch it and get an NFT or whatever, right? Like maybe it even adds you to a whitelist. It could be that simple, right?
That's really cool.
In fact, I need to write that whitelist thing down because I'm going to use that myself.
It's a great idea,
right? And these are all ideas that we're having before launching it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying I am in the game, so
awesome. Okay, get over to Uplift.
I'm already in it.
Never mind.
Main server.
What's your Minecraft username?
It's at.
Oh, of course it is.
So it's 7 A's and 8
Yeah, no, I got it. It's cool. All right. Yeah, if you want to share your screen.
Okay. So I've never done this before, so I can just share my screen on Streaky.
Yeah, we should probably turn the volume down on it. Not that the music isn't fun.
Yeah. How do I turn that off?
Yeah, to the people talking about insider trading, these aren't stocks, you guppies. Right? Like, settle down. For real. Like it's completely and totally absurd. We agree that it's not a good look and we're going to handle it, right? That we'd never had that conversation before. We have had that conversation. So we're going to be super fair about this moving forward. And B, settle down. For real.
It's not a regulation thing, but obviously it's a community thing.
100%, right? Like you can get all butthurt about it at that level, right? I think like being critically concerned about it makes sense. Liken it to like insider traders going to jail is like ridiculous. It's like if somebody were to like pre-buy Beanie Babies because somebody was going to do a promotion for it. Oh, insider trading, that guy needs to go to jail, right? Now, don't get me wrong, Uplift Land is cooler than Beanie Babies, but still, get the idea.
Yeah.
Now I have to go back to copying wax addresses. Anyway, so yeah, try and share your screen and then one round. I think Scrons is in there working on some stuff now.
Okay, share screen. Screen sharing tips. Never done this before. Share. And now window Java? No.
Morton, that's a good idea. Next podcast, DeFi for DEGENS. That's a really good. I would probably watch that. And hopefully be a guest someday because I freaking love this stuff.
I share Java. Is that going to work?
Yeah, if you can share, if you go to window, I think in the middle, it should work. So yeah, this copying of wax address should only take me about another 7 weeks.
That
But I'll get
is
it done.
okay. It might take me just as long to figure
There
out how
you
to.
go. We'll get there. Nick, I almost copied yours. You're so fired.
So, Corey, when you share your screen for Minecraft, do you share it and it says like the Java window, or
Okay, so I go share screen and then I go window and then it just shows up and then I click on it.
what just shows up? I'm getting a blank box picture, so it doesn't show what the screen looks like, and then underneath it says Java.
Interesting.
Do I need to give extra permissions for this?
No, because we do it a fair amount. I don't know. Try it. See what happens.
All right.
When in
Clicking.
doubt.
Okay. I shared Java, and
Okay.
I don't know if it did anything though.
Screen sharing cancel. Yeah, try and do that again. I just want to see what the error is.
Share screen, window, Java, share. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Follow these steps.
Oh, geez, that sounds complicated.
Troubleshooting in the middle of a live.
All right, yeah, no, that's okay. We'll just keep going, and then when I'm done this, I'll get it out there.
All right.
By the way, I saw somebody was mentioning maybe it was Poppy. I can't in the Telegram was saying their wax address was Drunk Wizard. I just fundamentally like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Drunk Wizard. Should I make a new wax wallet? You know how some people, I don't know if that name is taken with 7 A's and 8 H's.
Go, yeah, you could be like, that's like your version of Vaughn.
Yeah. Well, that's what someone said. They're like, oh, your name, if you make a wax wallet, it would be like Vaughn's name.
Yep. There you go.
If he's watching, hi, Vaughn.
What's up? Jimmy. I read we were just hosers with no game plan. I mean, we got a bit of a game plan. Tech Geek, that's amazing, man. Let's do this. I'm donating from my Sammy's account. I'll dump it in here, which is really awesome because now you'll know the account that I do all my stuff in, which is so exciting. Really excited about that. But anyway, anything that gets dumped in here in the next, before we're done here, we'll get given away. We'll just have to be here the rest of the afternoon. What are you gonna do? Crypto K-Man. But I wanted a scandal. Well done. Yeah, some people just love a good scandal and a good pile-on, and we get it. We were recently monkeys where that was exceptionally common. So what are you gonna do?
Oh, I think I have a Google screen recording permission that I need to give.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I've never streamed live before, so maybe that's it.
Quadrell, why not use the Google Sheet for the addresses? That would have been a good idea, but I kind of wanted to, really benefit the people that showed up in this moment, right? So, it's an important conversation to have. I'm obviously, gonna push back on the whole insider trading thing because it's a little far in my humble opinion. But I mean, it's a big deal to us that you guys are here right now, and so I'm gonna take the time to get everybody's wax address and really just do it right. Mark, why doesn't Corey do screen share? Because Corey right now is extremely, deeply, boringly copying wax addresses from the comments over to the giant circle, and then I'll do my screen share. Oh yeah, just post a form link in the chat. Yeah, we could have done that, but I didn't. So what are you gonna do? Although I think I got them all now.
Oh, nice.
Take a quick look. That's a thing.
Should we read them all off just to double check that we?
No, because then it'll take another hour and a half. I'm like, oh, you fucking didn't put mine in there. Yeah, deal with it. This is what happens, guys. Like when you're in our position where, because again, and I've been reminding myself this, and I don't have to remind you, Sam or Cowie, because you guys are just so up on this all the time. 99% of our community are unbelievably supportive and patient and constructive. and awesome. And that 1% gets so far under my skin, which is something that like I have to own that, right? Like that's not cool of me to do, right? Much smarter and more zen people than me, like for example, Sam and Cowie, just don't do it, right? And it's just better. But it gets frustrating. And I was really down on myself. I still kind of am, but I was even more down on myself about that because like I want to hold myself to a much higher standard, right? And then there's a bunch of changes that go on in the Yoshi system over the last couple of weeks, and apparently they dealt with some FUD there. And even M Blue, who I like just see as a Zen master, right? Even he was like, yeah, the FUD is too much. Just wanted to murder everyone for a minute. Like, okay, so it's not just me, right? And it's like we're in here iterating like crazy, and everybody's super passionate about it, right? Like you can frame it as really positive on both sides, and obviously like the really vitriolic people, I mean, you're gonna get banned. Like I guarantee you, we're not gonna put up with any of it, because then what we're left with is the core group of people that are super patient and still can be critically giving feedback, which we need to get better, right? But then it's the quality of life thing. Like we don't have to put up with people, screaming nonsense at us, right? Yeah. Anyway, just because who's got time for that? Like I don't have the emotional energy for that, and I don't want the thing. Like and it's one thing, even if you're talking to me that way, that's one thing. Like I might toy with you for a minute and then ban you, but the second you talk to Sam or Cowie like that, I'll fucking end you. Like you're done. And I'm like, I mean this. None of us will ever talk to you again, because these are the kindest people on earth. And if you're a dick to them, you're fucking gone. Like that's just, I get uppity. I'm being uppity about it right now. Anyway, Jeff asked if there's any news on the 50 cent NFTs. You're talking to the wrong people. I don't have any information on that. I don't think there's a plan currently. I know there's a lot of ideas that are getting tossed around. I would recommend going to the Blue Room in Old World and then going southeast, southwest from the Blue Room. There might be a hint.
South somewhere.
Yeah, Gorno, exactly. I thought you were supposed to settle down. Exactly. I'm not. I told you I'm not good at this. I mean it. I'm trying to be. I'm aspirationally wanting to be better at this, but I'm not. Okay, so what should we give away first?
That is a good question. I guess we could start with my uncommon NES miners.
Okay, you want to send those out as a bundle?
I mean, maybe break it up into two, like 5 and 5, because
boo. I'm up for it.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's get the wheel out. I hate these colors, but whatever. Can't have everything you want.
Someone is circling me in a boat. I'm not on the water. How are
okay, well, maybe before we do the giveaways, I told them I was going to...
How is that possible?
This is awesome. Hold on. Okay, everybody who has your wax wallet in by now, that yay. And
oh my god, now there are 2 people circling in a boat.
Yeah, we're just gonna go live right now. That's funny.
Oh, it's really funny. On dirt. I didn't know that was literally possible. How are they circling on dirt?
You guys are nerds. I love it.
That's your name. Who's the other person? Morton Matt. Yep. Know you.
What's up, Morton?
Hello.
All right.
You guys watching the stream too? Do you know you're on the stream?
That's awesome. What's up, guys? Hey, could you guys all hold on? Let's go stand by the boats, and then maybe like if everybody wants to stand over here, I'll just take a big selfie with everybody.
By the boats. Where are the boats?
They're just around. They keep moving. Freaking.
Oh, by the 2 people in the boats.
Yeah. I mean, they should just get their asses over here too.
2 people, Agro and Scrons, are both in the same boat. I didn't know you could ride in the boat with me.
Happy boat day. All right, I'm getting some screenshots anyway. So this is going to be the crazy ant thing. Actually, I'm going to run through and read these things just because I wanted to give a shout out to these guys who are building this amazing thing. So we're taking donations of sand and glass. This is an Uplift, by the way. Obviously, they need a whole bunch of glass. The ants can't thank you enough for your generosity. We will be building 30 ant farms across the Uplift. That's awesome. It's going to take a lot of time and materials. Why would you want to donate or join the colony? We work together in the colony, many ants who share the vision to bring a larger audience to the Uplift and provide a large variety of things to enhance everyone's experience inside the metaverse. I really like the sign thing, actually. Land shares, giveaways, missions, and quests that reward prizes you won't want to miss out on. The colony puts the needs of the many above our personal needs. I feel like a Spock moment right now. We strive to create a utopia for not only those in the colony, but also everyone who is not. We have some really big stuff coming and are starting the process of growing our colony. All ants that are part of the colony will benefit huge from things to come. We're going to open up soon and bring 10 new ants into the colony. To claim your spot, talk to Rob Scrawn on Telegram and follow his link at TikTok, Rob's Ants. I've actually been there. It's pretty spectacular. If you have or do donate materials early on, be sure to DM Scrawn on Telegram so that he can count it and keep track. That's awesome.
This is so cool.
Right? We're just going to see so many. Speaking of Scrawn. The Scrawn. Cool.
Saw his name somewhere. So easy to lose people on this. Right? Everyone's running around, hopping around.
For real. All right, cool. That was fun. Sorry, I'll go back in there. I just want to do some giveaways first. And I got to get the screen out to do that here. All right, so spinning the wheel. What were we giving away again?
5 common NES miners twice.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna private chat these two so we can keep track of them.
Are you sharing?
5 commons. Boink. I guess I could.
For the wheel, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll share it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. All right. So, that one. Doink.
All right.
All right. What's next? And I'm gonna keep track of all this stuff in the private.
You just did 2.
Just 5 comments. So would you do 5 comments again?
5 uncommons. Yeah.
Uncommon. Sorry.
Uncommon NES miners. Yeah.
All right.
Because I have 10 of those to give away. So.
Yeah. So I wrote down commons. That's gonna be uncommons in the private chat. You get that.
Woo!
So excited. All right.
Much excite, such excite.
All right. So land. Buckle up. From Corey. I mean, it's just for us, so hashtag death, but whatever. Music's so dumb. I love it. I love it. I do. All right. Should we? Okay. The 83, the stuff from Jen. How do you want to put that out?
Yeah, I'm thinking we could just give all of the commons away in one bundle, and then 1 alpha wing and 1 alpha wing.
See,
for like 3 winners.
Yeah, however you want to do that. This is part of why I didn't want to publish the wheel. I'm not on the wheel. Oh Jesus, I'm not on the wheel. So I'm gonna spend a few more minutes while we talk, adding some more people on the wheel because God damn it.
What happened?
Just like I'm going through the comments, and sometimes the comments show up and sometimes they don't. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But now, like, if I add more people on the wheel, inevitably somebody's gonna go, I'm not on the wheel, and then they got on the wheel twice. And then basically what I'm learning about this job is people are gonna complain no matter what you do. Like, it's literally just gonna be what happens.
It is true. And the thing that like really nailed that in the head for me was people complaining about either getting too many free things or not enough free things.
Yeah.
It's always one or the other.
Oh man. Yeah, it's incredible. It really is. Anyway, so I'm gonna spend some more time doing this though, just because I can. I mean, I do want to make sure everybody who's here gets at least the benefit of the doubt. So fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Picking up what you're putting down.
Yep. So did that J thing? I thought I just put you on there, Jeffo. It'd be really cool if this could get if this was I wonder if it goes on the bottom, just so I can like double check my own sanity checking nonsense. Yeah, J4. I did put you on there. Cool. Anyone who puts their stuff in capital letters so that I have to change them all to lowercase is fired. Except that I don't have to do that because we can just read it out. That's fine. Gorno, I'm only doing this because you were funny up above, just so we're on the same page. Because you were genuinely fucking hilarious above. I like that a lot. I kind of feel like this pay me something is a wax address. So, all right, whatever. I'm game.
Oh, pay me
Ponder.
Pay me Billy 15.
Pay me. Oh, that makes sense. So, where did the 15 come from? You've been on Telegram since you were 15. Yeah.
Oh, for me. So my birthday is on the 15th of a month, so it's kind of always been one of my favorite numbers.
Fair enough.
And so every time I have an email or a new thing, I always like put like 15 in there.
Okay.
And I didn't even think about the fact that everyone assumes that I'm 15 years old. Like everyone, you know, before I joined the team, they were like, just checking, you're not 15, are you? And
That's
like
funny.
in other chats, they're like, oh guys, like keep it PG. We have a 15-year-old here. I'm like, okay, well, I'm 24, but I also get that sort of thing in real life because I do kind of look young, you know, people could guess like, oh, yeah, maybe
yeah,
not,
it's true.
but
I never thought I put mine right away. Sorry, buddy. We're the dumb thing about the YouTube thing, because I can't copy off the StreamYard. I have to come over and copy on the thing, otherwise I have to type it all out. Is on YouTube, it like doesn't put the comments in order, so it can be kind of a pain in the ass. So I apologize for that. Call YouTube. You can, all complaints can go to YouTube sucks at youtube.com.
New help desk just for YouTube sucks.
Yeah, don't tell YouTube that, because we are leveraging their technology in this current moment, but I wanted to make fun of them for fun. There's so many of these things. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple more, and then I'm gonna stop. And so if you're missed, know that I love you. Just not enough to continue doing this for 10 hours. All right.
Which one are we doing? The land now or the land?
Yeah.
Land.
Yeah. Land. Okay, cool. All right. So that thing is still up there. Hashtag YouTube FUD. Oh, Greg, thank you so much for being here, dude. I freaking miss you, man. You should come on this stream right now. That'd be really good. In fact, hold on. I'm just gonna stop everything and send this over.
Like, let's pull them on.
I don't get to talk to, like, Greg and I used to talk every single day. We did shows together.
Cool.
Greg, I'm gonna fire this at you in Telegram. Which is that place that I made you show up when we weren't ever on there. Anyway, so no, we did land already. That was 3 UTT, so the land got done. So that's fun. What's next? What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the million upliftium. Fuck, I'm an idiot. That's a terrible idea. Shit. Oh, that hurts. Okay. AKY, you're absolutely on the list. I put you on the list myself.
Just out of curiosity, how long does it take you to make a million upliftium?
That's a good question.
Or is it a secret?
Well, no, it's not a secret. Because I think enterprising people could probably game it out by where I'm at on the well, I think the numbers are on there on the thing.
On the leaderboard?
Yeah. All told, I think I was up 5 million total, or maybe just over 4 million total. No, it's 5 because it was 4. It was 4. It was only 4 because I got 3 and I gave the first one away. That's the mint one. And you can go to what's the wallet address is qqcti.wham. Is like our normal shows giveaways account, or the company giveaway account that I sent everything to. Yeah. The ants didn't make the wheel. You're killing me, dude. Rob, fire me your wax address. Okay, Morton gets on. This is the thing, like, so some like the people that I recognize, I will add you. If I don't recognize you, I love you, but not enough to add you. Just so we're aware of that. Oh yeah, that's the G Money boop. Yep. Thank you. I am now officially having a better day.
I love the hat.
Hey Sam, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't think you were 15, but I did think maybe you got on Telegram when you were 15 or something like that. So.
That I wondered about that. My whole thing is like, after seeing all of her responses, like, I know some smart 15-year-olds, but I don't know any 15-year-olds that are that smart.
Yeah,
and this might, right? This might just be, you know, like, I kept telling everyone she's smarter than me, because especially in her responses, because she has been, and so it'd be really embarrassing if you were actually 15. Anyway. So
I'm definitely smarter now than I was when I was 15. So I think that there is a gap there.
I despair thinking about how dumb I was when I was 15. Yeah. So anyway, what are we giving away right now? Oh yeah, the Upliftium.
You conveniently keep forgetting about that.
I do. I'm kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. I genuinely wanted to do this just to show everyone, you know, you feel bad about what happened. Everybody does. And we support you 1,000%. And I wanted to make sure I was giving stuff away from my personal stash. And so, like, I'll get some land away. It's like, you know, I think I got it for like $100 or something like that. Whatever, it's fine. I've been buying up land again. Part of the story, right? Like, we're playing the game. I'm buying land up like crazy because it's fucking ridiculous how cheap it is.
You would think if there was anybody in the world that could call Corey up and say, "Hey, man, how do I? What's the things I need for the blend?" It would be me. It's never even crossed my mind to do that because I'm not even sure he knows.
Well, I tried, honestly, with the blends. We're putting out, people don't understand this. We're putting out the blends so fast now that in my duties as like interfacing with Legend, which is our parent company, and working with Emblue on Yoshi and deving the next like 5-year plan and handling the amount of resources that we managed to garner and talking to investors about getting more because we're not building fast enough to get where we need to be to compete with the likes of Facebook, which apparently is where we fucking live now, which blows my goddamn mind. I don't have time. I don't have time. Right? I wish I did because they're going to be freaking awesome. What I do have time for is to go into the thing and go, oh, that's the cheapest piece of land? You freaking guppies. And just buy it.
Wait,
and again, Curtis, I have insider information because I know we're actually going to achieve it.
Hold up. Drew Curtis is in the comments.
Who's Drew Curtis?
The guy that founded Fark.com, the web.
Shut up.
Yeah, like 5 million.
For real? That Drew Curtis?
I mean, I don't know.
Dude, you've been telling me about Fark from like the beginning of the internet, like before SuperSam was born.
The oldest ongoing discussion thread on the internet is Fark Thread 1, which they call the Fark Forum now. But I've been a member of the Fark Forum for 2002, so 19 years.
That's crazy, dude.
On one single internet thread.
That's fun.
Anyway, I think that's him.
Oh, hey, Nick, that's so nice, man. All right, so people are like throwing stuff. You a-holes.
Yeah, whiskey on the servers, Drew. Nick knows who. That should not surprise me.
So, hey, guys, we're going to have to spend the rest of this time giving stuff away. So, Nick,
I'll shut up.
And no, you're good. That's why I wanted to hear. And NKCSS sent us a bunch of goofy NFTs. Somebody sent me 3 clear green vision Yoshi drop thing, which like that tune. I freaking love that tune. There's like 1 quest coin. Like, I don't have any of these freaking quest coins. Like, and this I'll tell you, the degen in me is like, you should just keep that one. Obviously I won't, but god damn it, I want to. Because I don't have time for those quests. Like, it's a whole other thing that I don't even know is going on. The team is so fast that they just put that cool stuff out and some stuff. So anyway, people have been donating stuff. You guys are brilliant. That's a really good idea. Greg, can you screen share?
I gotta open Minecraft. It's been days.
All right. Okay. So did I spin for the Upliftium, or I haven't even done that? I'm like literally just delaying this.
Changing the subject, and I'm not even noticing. But really funny.
All right. Okay. For one of my 3 million Upliftium crystallized NFTs.
There you go.
Here we go.
It spins.
There you go. GG dumb.
All right.
I'm still loading up Minecraft.
Just keeping notes on that stuff. Yeah. I'm not adding any more waxes. Love you guys. I'm done. Sorry about that.
Okay, and I'm going to you guys are in Uplift?
Uplift, yeah. I can TP you over to me too. I've got some god mode powers. All right, so then what? Gen stuff.
Yes. So we can do 80. I think I'm going to say about 80. I might have miscounted a little bit. About 80 commons. So we can package that as one, and then we'll do 1 alpha wing at a time.
Yeah, 100%. We're not giving out 2 alpha wings at a time. That would just hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, TP me over. I'm in Uplift.
All right, hold on.
I've never been here before.
Oh man, you're gonna love this. It's good.
This is cool. Yeah.
Uplift Greg to Uplift Zen. I kind of copied you.
Hi, Scrons.
There you go.
Hello.
How about her?
Yeah, I love the bulletin board. Oh, I got to share this.
Yeah. All right, here, hold on. I'm gonna spin this one. This is for all the comments. The gaggle of comments.
All the comments. Nice.
All right. Jan's Commons bundle. Boink. Oh, they're about spelling.
So
and we'll do a couple alpha wings there too.
I'm having the same problem Sam was having.
Oh, have you shared your screen before?
I have many times. I don't know what's
interesting.
Let me try this.
All right,
there.
Here we go.
Okay,
this is for an alpha wing. You lucky a-holes. Nice. Alpha wing number 1.
Nice. Congratulations.
Right. Alpha wing number 2.
What's that music? Catchy.
All right. Is that it? Was that it? No. We've got a bunch more that's in that channel. If you want to throw anything at NFT1 OOLL, we'll give that away. But I want to let Greg mess around for a little bit first.
Yeah, hi guys. This is Matt.
You're like armored up and stuff.
Yeah, I guess I was working in gratitude last time I was.
Gorno, just so you guys know, this is Corey. Settled down, you a-holes. That's true. That's
just trying to get everybody in the shot here. Hey, hello.
That's awesome.
Nice. Okay,
Life
so where's Sam in this?
Those guys are awesome.
Sam here?
I logged out and I'm logging back in.
Okay. I just don't want to miss getting you a glamour shot here. What is all this down here? Oh, nice. You guys.
Yeah, Rob,
you down there.
You see what Rob said? I want this music every time I open the toilet seat cover. So do I. Okay, hey guys, while I'm standing here, just what if I missed you, by all means, throw it up there again, and I'll add a few more. If I missed, like Mitzi, I definitely don't want to miss yours. I know there was some that I missed just because they were coming in the whole time, and I had to cut it off at some point. But if you want, we've got some community based stuff that's come in. So anybody who wants to add their wallet again, please do it, and I'll spend some more time adding stuff in just to give everybody as much of a chance as we possibly can without being here for 9 years.
It's a trade hall down here.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is beautiful, man. I have not spent enough time in game. This is my mea culpa day.
Neither.
I need to be playing Minecraft more.
I agree. Cool. I was playing every day for a while. And then recently with starting on the team and stuff, I haven't really gotten back to it, but I'm excited to build out some ideas that I have.
Talking to somebody about this very thing the other day, and I was saying that he was like, yeah, we miss seeing you, in Chicken Ka doing stuff. And I'm like, yeah, don't forget that I started building in this world literally 2 years ago. And sometimes I just need to slow down for a minute and catch my breath. So
yeah, absolutely.
It was cool to see you guys talking the other day about some of the old world stuff that I don't think people are aware of. I love walking around over there because at that point there was just maybe 5 or 6 of us total in this world ever, and we got a lot done for a bunch of people that weren't motivated by, by making money on their NFTs or becoming crypto lords. People that were just enjoying our Minecraft world. That was it
was a thing that was around back in the day. All right.
This is
we can do
very confusing in here. I'm going to end up drowning, I'm sure.
Underwater city? Is that what's happening?
What's that?
Is that like an underwater city, or did?
Yeah, this is downstairs from where you guys are. There's a trade hall, and I somehow wandered outside into the water around the trade hall, and now I'm. That looks like a door right there. Yeah, thank you, Unreal Gamer. There we go.
Hey, Aki Vlog, I got your girlfriends up there just for fun. I'm gonna wait for 5 more minutes. If you guys want, throw some stuff in there, and then I'm gonna start bundling some stuff up. And just to people that are donating on a day like today, just in general, like I fucking love you people. Maybe that
Scon's saying follow me. Where'd he go? There he is.
Oh okay. Man, there's a couple packs of stamps in there. I got one, I opened one. This is one of those ones that like I might never open that pack. Like I just want to keep them. Another one too, like just to give you some like legit insight. And we were talking to the people at Legend about this, and they're like, "We don't understand what you guys are doing." I'm like, "Here's the trick: we don't either, right? we're going.
And every time Corey says that to somebody, I'm like, that checks out.
He knows. He's been in the room, right? And so like we're operating from some principles that like we're gonna do a bunch of things. Like everything we're doing is effectively an experiment, right? And now we kind of get to say like, well, Dennis asked like, hey, I got these really cool. We're releasing these postcards from builds that we're doing. Jen's going out doing screenshots for people and adding pictures to their land. And then she's taking some screenshots and like, why don't we make some postcards of these? We could sell them for super cheap, and people can get them if they want to. And then Dennis, who's like a graphic design wizard, right? He's like, I just made these post stamps. I don't know. They got 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. I don't know what they're going to do. Can we just put these out in packs? I'm like, yep. Like when I was talking to the CFO of Legend, he's like, seriously, what is this? And this is why I tell people like, we don't know. They do not have use right now. They don't. Well, what are you going to do with it? I'm not kidding. We don't know. But is it going to be something? Probably. Right. There's too many things that we could do. And postcards, post stamps, like it's not rocket science. But like legitimately, we haven't gamed that out yet. Like we don't know.
Sometimes the what's the use of this thing? They were maybe, is this going to be on the test student from my high school years that you always wanted to punch right in the dick? Excuse my language, there, Sam. But
don't swear, shit. She's only.
Is there going to be a use for this later? We don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, we won't know until Corey gets really amped up on caffeine one day in a conversation.
I'll tell you this right now.
Bullshitbles and.
I love that you think that it's me having all the ideas. No.
Good.
And for a minute it was, right? Like for a minute I was dragging everyone kicking and screaming into the Uplift, like at the very beginning. But now I'm sitting in a room with Chris Tuttle, who's way smarter than me, and Flo, who's probably way smarter than me. Like everyone had like the gamification ideas are coming from every direction in the huddle, and Dennis, everybody. Nick was in there, Sam, did we talk about the blog's really good, right?
Yeah.
Like the blog is really good. So anyway, apropos of nothing, the blog being really, really good at the uplift.world, Nick had an amazing idea for something that we could adapt because we actually wanted to add something to these blends so that it would, be able to balance out some of the understandable community displeasure about the fact that we kind of jumped the gun on some stuff with some of the team members, right? So that's fun. The blog's great.
It's great, yeah.
Super
great blog, quality blog.
Jimmy uses all the words.
All the words.
So many words.
I just donated 6 whole sand. You're welcome, guys.
You're such a mensch.
We got a whole bunch of other crap on me with 6 sand. Oh wow.
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Oh man. All right, Helalensa Sana. I'm sorry, I just butchered your name. I threw you up on there too, just for fun. All right, I'm gonna take a minute. Let's take a minute and do another one. I'm gonna get back over to my atomic thing so I can actually look at what we have in here.
Clear lag warning.
Oh, this could not be more laggy for me.
Okay, so a postmark, a 2-star stamp. They're not really postmarks. A 2-star stamp, which I'm assuming, what are these things worth right now? $3? That's adorable. Grab a shovel, bro. And Emblue's first quest coin. Like, and if somebody wants to just like sell me one of those, I didn't even really understand that those things were out there yet. Because again, like I'm telling you, like I don't have huge visibility on this.
Oh, check the market. The quest.
Yeah, no, I think I totally will. Which is fun.
Sam.
I saw there's some that are like $7, I think.
Yeah, this one I think the lowest suggested price is about $10 now, which is cool. Either way, I'll pick one up. And again, like I would just want those for nostalgia. Although again, like are they going to get used for something in the future? Officially, no. Probably, maybe. Sorry, Greg, go ahead.
No, I just turned around and realized Sam's in-game name is I didn't.
Actually, that was my name in Minecraft first, and after my name in Telegram was just Samantha15, and I actually added the so that like it could be linked easily.
Amy Billy.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Really
All right, so that you're getting the quest coin and the 2-star stamp. Let's do another one. We got 3 clear green visions.
Nice. Hey, Rob is in the comments saying, Corey, throwing a pack of stamps from the ants.
Sorry, this music is so dumb and loud. What was that?
Rob Flaska is in the comments saying, Corey, throw in a pack of stamps from the ants for the giveaway.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay, I will.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's a bunch of stuff from NKCSS, which is awesome. I don't know what these things are. They're like little balloon thingies. Occasion 1,000 Twitter followers. They just released some NFTs for that. These are kind of adorable. I'm just trying to keep track of all this. Please. All right. For those things. Bam! All right. One more. There's actually 2. Yeah, I don't know if these are from you or not, Rob, but we did get 2 stamp packs in here already. And if that's from you, you are an awesome human being. I mean, I already knew you were an awesome human being, but there you go. All right, so 2 packs of stamps. I would highly recommend. I mean, this is just what I did. I don't know about highly recommend. I don't know if this is a good idea or not because it, like, who knows? But like, I opened one pack and I left it closed. One. I try and do a little of everything. What do you gonna do?
I miss you, man.
What do you do, dude?
I highly recommend. Okay, I'm not sure I highly recommend.
Do I?
Okay,
I don't know.
I heard maybe.
Well, no, like this is honestly like, so for the packs, this is just what I did, right? So I opened one and I left one. I have some weird feeling like those packs, because there wasn't that many of them, right? Like I have some weird feeling. And what I wanted to do too is, and I told Dennis this, but we didn't have time to do it. I wanted to like get years on them so that we could do something like this every year.
Oh, nice.
Right? And then that way they kind of become like, oh, did you get like a 2000, a 2021 right stamp? But we didn't have time to do it, so maybe we'll just do that next year or something. I don't fucking know. We might just put more of them out. Who knows? I don't know. All right, so get after it.
Get after what?
Did you say get after or get out of here?
Get after it.
Get after it.
Get after it.
Yeah, I'm just. This is quite a build. So this is an ant farm. I see what they did.
Yeah,
here.
it's what they're all about. They're just making the crazy ant farms.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I guess
they got a lot of inspiration.
Oh man.
But
holy shit. This escalated quickly. All right, well, we're gonna be here for a while.
What happened?
Why? What's going on?
So I don't know what this Luna Park thing is, but there is a metric shit ton, like probably over $100 worth of Luna Park NFTs in here that I'll give away as a thing. There is a Ballin Peter Mills Yoshi drop thing that I'm keeping. Just kidding. I'm gonna give those away, even though I don't want to. We got 3 more common. We got we got a common floppy, common 95, and another common floppy. So we got.
It is so cool that most of the stuff being given away right now is from people that are just in the community who want to do giveaways.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. And like the way like I read this, I wanted to come and do this just because I wanted to support our team members. We didn't have the conversation beforehand. We had made a rule, and so people were just doing whatever the fuck they want, right? And I just wanted to make sure that you come to scam and watch the whole community did it anyway. But I just want to make sure I had some skin in the game. Like no. Like we're moving forward. This is the thing we're dealing with. The fact that the whole community. What time is it, Greg? Fucking 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Fucking crying on the internet. Like you guys are a little much on the being awesome thing. So here's something. There's 2 community drop things from the Tiamo thing. They're both worth $135 in here now.
Nice.
Yeah. You dicks. And somebody dropped a Metaforce thing in here as well for $24. I mean that, what are you gonna do? So anyway, Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the
I don't
show?
have a money thing to drop, but I'd be happy to drop one of my shipple flying circus NFTs.
I love those things. You can, but maybe don't, because I got enough to do already.
Okay. All right. I've been kind of once in a while giving away one of those in Telegram for people I think have earned a Purple Heart. Yeah.
Oh.
Greg
left. I wonder, maybe his house got hit by lightning. He lives in Florida. It's terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hey Morton. Nick, did you intentionally leave the answers on the form for the quest? I'm gonna go with probably not.
Was there a comment?
Yeah. I think bad joke got him kicked. Yeah, we didn't kick him out. But,
no.
I would only, and again, like we did podcasts together for many years. It's like Greg and I have been really good friends for a long time. Harry's back. Yeah, I would only. People were suggesting that maybe you got kicked off for making a bad joke, and I said no, it'd only be for puns.
I made a pun.
Did you? Well, I see. It. I like. Okay, goodbye.
Interesting, right? Oh, do I leave now too?
Inspiration. A lot of inspiration.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Inspiration. Oh, okay. So I actually made a new one. Interesting. That's great.
Yes. Oh, it's very interesting.
Sam, you were my favorite before.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Corey loves puns. For those of you in the crowd who don't know this, Corey loves puns. It's his favorite thing. If you want to get Corey to do something for you, put it in pun form.
Yeah, that's a really good way to make sure I don't do the thing ever.
All right, so right now, so that's something. Put a smile on it.
Right. No, it's just because I love Greg, and it's just one of those things that it's like I think it's like if you had an older brother who like punched you in the shoulder and it literally hurt and made you want to die over and over and over again. At some point, it would get nostalgic. That's where we're at.
It's funny because I would never be that big brother.
I know, unless it was punts. Because like we're not brawny dudes. We're a little bit more in the intellectual space, and puns are worse than getting punched in the arm. It's like an affront to nature. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna spin for the Luna Park NFTs again. There's like a
so you're saying that puns are the antithesis of what you stand for.
See, that's
giveaways over. I'm keeping everything.
Isn't that an actual word? You didn't actually turn it into a pun. It's just like both.
Still, if it sounds like a pun, it's just as bad. Frickers. All right, so
I'm losing track now.
Yeah, we got a gaggle of Luna Park. I've never seen these things before. I might actually, because there's like 20 of them. I might legit keep one of them just so I can find out what the hell they are. But there's tons of them, and that's gonna go to A1AG.1.
I gotta lose the chicken head. It's getting warm in here.
Right.
That's something I never expected to say in a sentence.
That's next. All right, so. I'm actually gonna group the Yoshi drops and the 3 more miners in one. You can note that real quick. Send plus Yoshi Peter. Okay. Alrighty.
Hey, Corey, how does somebody get on the wheel?
How did you get on the wheel? Be here an hour ago. Yeah, that's how. Interesting. All right, so there's these common frogs. Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna do the Citizens pack, which is like a really good pack from Metaphors. Thanks to whoever sent that, and these common frogs all in one. So that's what this next one's for. And then we're gonna give away the. If you get guys, if you've donated, stop donating. Shit. Oh, sorry, I don't even know what that was. Oh, that person's fucked. What? I'm really, yeah. I clicked the button too fast. So to whoever that was, welcome to the Thunderdome. Something. Yeah, I just clicked on the screen and it went away. I didn't read it, and I'm not gonna go back through the video and find out who it is because I don't like you people that much.
I used to really like people, but people have ruined that for me.
All right. Legit. Sorry for whoever's address that was. That was not intentional. Okay, so now these are massive. These are from Uplift art from way back in the day. And they're really good. And for real, stop donating stuff. You do. Just because eventually we have to get out of here. Watch, just like there's more. Seriously, people, stop.
They're coming in now.
Yeah, they're still coming in. You fucking DEGENS.
There was people in the gangs in the game soliciting for donations. So
I love you guys. You need to upgrade your 486. I don't know what that means.
I think it means your own laggy computer, your old laggy computer.
Oh, I mean, this is a pretty good computer, I think. I'm just like, I need a new brain. Does that count?
Way to get your feelings hurt by an old PC joke.
Shut up, Greg. All right, so yeah, we've got to get through this here. Let's spin.
Kind
of like this.
Kind of like this. TZ wax P.
Yeah, these community crates from Uplift Art are like they're good. Like that's wow. All right, cool. And we got one more of those. Boink. All right. Cool. Maybe I'll just bundle up all the rest of them in one. That's what I'm gonna do. He's got time.
Nick still has an 8088 in storage.
That's funny.
He also still wears an onion in his belt.
So there's this potential treasure in Ken Riot's arts. I don't know what this means, but they're like decently priced, which is kind of fun. It's like a horse, something. Taco Rocket. Oh, this is good stuff. It's another one that I totally want. They got some join the beta taco things. If you guys aren't on the taco app yet, you're gonna want to get on there. So there's a stamp, basically everything from the stamp up, just so I understand what I'm doing myself. But it's a nice little basket of stuff. There's an ultra horse in here too. What's
Gorna that? And Gorno. I've seen a lot of comments saying Gorna, Gorno, Gorna, Gorna.
Gorno is a person a user that's in the chat. So maybe they're saying hello to Gorno.
Maybe they're just super famous.
Gorno says Gorna, Gorna, Gorna.
Yeah, Marcos, Uplift Sauce Taco. I'm talking to them right now, basically about integrating a tool so that just in that you could claim your uplifting if you wanted to. Because that's not happening on chain, it's going to take a little bit of work, but I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. We'll see. We'll see if we can figure it out. There will be some tools for sure. I love the taco guys. We're going to figure out some kind of collab that is meaningful. Okay, so single stamps on up.
Can I donate the single packet of, and I'm not making this up, Fuzzy's butt burning habanero sauce that I got when they take out tacos?
Oh, hey, they already won something, so I'm doing another one. There we go. Yeah, we reserve the right to make up the rules on the fly, if that isn't obvious yet. Anyway. All right, so done. Now
I like how you show up on the day to give away stuff. That's like my favorite part of
stuff.
When I worked in radio. That was my favorite thing. Hey, here, have some stereo equipment. It's not mine. It's
yeah, right. You can just give it away.
Have some movie passes. Yay!
Yes. Yeah, Jeff, we got you. And so I actually, before I screw this up, I'm actually going to copy all these comments into a doc so that I can handle
pretty smart
later on.
I mean, you're not like Samantha 15 smart, but you're pretty smart.
No, but like we can aspire to things, right? Yeah.
I don't know why everyone says I'm so smart.
Because we read your comments, sister. Like it's not rocket science. It's like you're very smart.
And patient.
Thank you.
Yeah. Heavy on the patience, especially compared to me. Not that I'm setting the bar super high. My patience is kind of aspirational. Oh, by the way, Greg, I need to send you something
Aw.
Yeah, commensurate to what we were talking about yesterday with bullshipbles that we definitely can't talk about on air at all.
Right.
Like, not kidding. I know you already know this, but I wanted to be super dramatic about it. Our designer sent a mock-up of what it would look like.
Yes.
It's gone from like this insane idea that Corey had to like, no, let's build it. And we're talking to some people that are sort of top echelon in the whole crypto space. Like this is what happens when you hang out with Blue. Like I could say something completely dumb. He's like, what if we did do that? Also, fuck it, let's do it. I'm like, shit. I better write this down. Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Yesterday, that conversation with you and Marty was like my favorite thing.
Yeah, so overdue, man.
Yep. And Sam, I as I was getting ready to come on the stream, I heard I heard Corey saying we've been talking like this for 6 years.
It's been a while.
First, it was in 3-hour-long podcast format, and then it was on Facebook Live for a few years. We took a break, came back, started a Minecraft thing. I don't know. That was stupid.
Yeah, I keep telling everyone, like in investor meetings, like, how'd you guys end up doing this? Like because I did like a couple interviews a couple days ago or whatever, right? And I always tell the story, like we actually went in because we wanted to do some interviews, because we were doing podcasting. We wanted to do interviews that were a little bit more fun, but in games. And we tried Fortnite, and we fucking suck.
Well, what do you think about the budget deficit? Oh shit! Yeah,
exactly.
It's not
getting murked by 7-year-olds every 35 seconds does not a good podcast with two middle-aged guys make. So,
oh my god!
Teabagged while you're trying to talk about UBI.
It doesn't make any sense. Fun. It's not. Yeah, it's way too kinetic.
It's not optimal,
right? So we come over to Minecraft, we're like, we could just put blocks on top of blocks. Yay! And that's how Cathedral 1.0 showed up. Before
and you can with Minecraft, there's like a whole scale of things you can do. Like you can get into that really intense fighting. Like you can go stream fighting the Ender Dragon, right? Or like you can also just stream like building cool stuff. It's really nice to have a little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah, streaming fighting stuff and each other is something that everyone should probably write down. It's another reason why I keep buying. Like land under $100 is insulting. But whatever. Like there's a lot out there. That was on purpose, right?
Yeah.
We gave away $1 million of land.
I'm insulted. Here, take my money.
I mean, it is what it is, right? But that it exactly. No, but okay. But yeah, like just the things that, and again, like I have perfect visibility on what's coming because I'm in the room where it's getting built. So like my degree of belief is an unfair advantage. But if you felt like sharing it, you'd probably gonna not be upset that you did.
Techie, two middle-aged men would be a hit show, except it wasn't.
It was not.
I mean,
yeah. Hold on, let me check our previous numbers.
So I guess
right, exactly. Like it's ending up well, except that Greg and I don't get to talk as much anymore.
Yeah,
sad.
But that's also blame COVID. Because I think we would have been able to spend a little more time in the same room had it not been for the enforced 1.5 years off here.
Yeah. No, it's to ZT's point. There's a bunch of land on sale because I gave away $1 million worth of land. Yep. Happened.
Yep.
And everyone was super excited about it when I did it. And really, the biggest piece of feedback before and after is because the price point on land, which is not the case everywhere, for the record, right? Well, it's not too high because it's going to go up.
No, but I mean that's what people were complaining about was
right. Like, I can't even get in. Blah 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 blah. So like we're having to find this balance now where. How do we onboard new people? Because if you want the price of all your land to go up, we need to onboard new people, right? And there's a lot of different ways we're going to do that. That'll all become really obvious down the road. But finding a way so that people are able to get in on pieces of land that might be smaller someday. I think that's probably also something you might want to.
We have some 25s we could sell in Chicken Cow,
and I think like I'm deving out a model of a world because I don't think we're like we might put out one more this year. We got a lot of stuff to do between like Thune and whatever, right? And we're going to release all that really slowly now because again,
right,
understanding that we reduced scarcity very quickly, right? Like that's a thing that we did. I own that. It was my idea. We totally did that. Now scarcity is the name of the game, right? And so we're going to be releasing new stuff, but it's going to be a lot slower.
Cool.
Right.
So were you thinking like a central pod of 25 by 25s, then everything out beyond that farmable? So
there's an idea. It is an idea. It's definitely that won't happen because we have Nemesis for that. I shouldn't say it won't happen. We can talk about it. I think it's just thinking a lot smaller. And I think when people start to see that, in the same way that we can, have our mods come in and put pictures up, we could also have them come in and demarcate out a micro region that you pay Upliftium for that spits out an NFT that you can sell.
Nice. Yeah.
Right. So like if you have a giant apartment building size thing,
right.
I wonder, and again, like this might be 3 years down the road. Like don't ever ask me when, because this is, fairly distant on our roadmap, but I think it's not, I think it's inevitable. Especially because it's going to be dependent on scaling the servers like a lot. But that's where it's all headed, right? Like every meaningful space, can be turned into an NFT or something.
Right.
Who knows, right? But there's so much space,
right.
And I'm excited to use all of it.
So there's a comment in the comments from ZT. Since we have the mayor of Chicken Ka here, says ZT.
Yeah.
Which was how about letting non-landowners farm and build in areas that are owned by no one on CK? They're actually owned by, for now, Uplift, but we're supposed to get NFTs for those, and then we would be able to sort of decide what the uses for those places would be. I would imagine we'll end up zoning out and selling a lot of it, but we don't have in mind to develop it all in any kind of hurry.
That to me, I love that area, guys, because it's really smart. I did want to address something too. Like somebody said there's some there's some feedback about people thinking it's unfair that you guys have all that land, and I explained to this person
it's totally unfair.
Well, it's not. It's unfair in the same way that like people that showed up in America first had an unfair advantage, or people that bought Apple was a terrible example.
Yeah, please don't.
Very, very fraught. I mean, they had to kill all those Indians, but other than that, everything was fine, right? Yeah, there's a shitty example. But like people that bought Apple stock in the first year, they had an unfair advantage. Fuck yeah, they did. They bought early, right?
I think I would like it if they would consider the Chicken Ka experience sweat equity.
And this is the whole thing. Let me please address this, because when we were starting this whole thing and we were making proofs of concept, I kicked everybody out of Old World and told them all to go west, right? And you guys all did. Cool. And you start building a themed stuff. We were all in one map, right? Yeah. And like for everybody who knows, like Chicken Ka is called Chicken Ka because that's like in that language it's called Western City, right?
Yeah.
And like and they did it. And when I was demoing this to all the people that ultimately started funding this so we could build it, I was showing your guys' builds. Right.
Well, wait, there's another all of our stories there. You did. You told us to move west.
Yeah.
And we all did. We started building something, and then you said, "You got to move further west."
I love you.
It actually happened to us twice.
Still, Corey settled down, and he's right.
This actually happened to us twice, where we had to rebuild everything.
Yeah. So it's true, and so when we talk about starting a project, the way that my community that followed me along this ridiculously insane idea that was definitely not going to work, right? Very few people thought that we could make this work back then, right? And we had to make it work. You guys were there, and this is your equity, right? CK is your equity. I think it's really, really fair, and I love exactly how you guys are doing it because you're not in a hurry, right? And that might come from an abundance of belief finally in that idiot that you guys are all friends with.
Or that we're just elderly and we think
you're bored. Well, I was it's true too. But like being slow, honestly, like, and you guys aren't slow because like, have you seen how much stuff has been built in CK?
Yes,
but a lot, right? Yeah, but I think like that level of, even if it is just laziness, like it's good, right? I mean, where we're going to be in a year is pretty intense. So
yeah, I'm going to sell my pirate plot. You know how many zeros now?
Yeah. Do you remember? We should tell the story. So I want to get to a couple of the comments. Gorno, thank you so much for calling me out constantly. So Gorno said, "What's the plans to upgrade the servers? What's the time frame? If I could share." Sadly, I can't share any time frames except that we are currently testing AWS. I have a team of 3 devs, including our CTO for Legend, like the CTO of the entire company, tasked just with this. They're all working on scaling. We know it's like basically the issue to get from where we're at right now to the point where we can get active rewards and where there's many people in the system, so that that we can get to that point where kind of we all know where we all want to be, right? Like many people populating the world, and so we're going to be testing those out. We're actually going to be testing them on a new kind of thing that we're gonna start doing. And that's all I'll say about that.
Way to lay it out there, buddy.
Yeah. Just get super detailed.
I think I actually know what kind of thing you're talking about.
I think you do. I think you do. It'll be event based, and you'll be able to win lots of cool stuff, and a lot of people are going to get murdered. So so that's fun. And what we're going to be doing there, we've got an extra server right now. We're going to be doing it on there, and we're going to be doing it on AWS, and like basically testing out some scaling stuff. But and again, the migration to AWS definitely this year wouldn't surprise me if we were doing it sort of in the next 90-day window. Especially because when we turn active rewards on and when we turn withdrawal, like automatic withdrawal for 10,000 or 100,000 in Upliftium, like we know there's going to be a lot more throughput. Like people are going to be hungry to get in, not as landowners but as players, which is something that we're super excited about, and we want to get to that spot as quickly as we can. So that could be in the next 3 months, but it might take longer, right? Like I don't know until we get some feedback from them. Like basically once we start testing it, like we'll have a bit of a better idea. But even then, like we're not going to be able to start doing that until we've tested it fully. So I guess when you see us actually doing things as an event-based thing in its own world, kind of like Nemesis, there's a good probability one of those things will be on AWS, and that's like our first step for scaling, right? And we've got a really good plan for kind of the near-term scaling to kind of add a zero to the number of people that we can get in a game. But that same team is working on a way to get millions in the game.
Tech Geek, alternative to punch sign get thing, hit Corey with snowball, steal NFT.
I mean that we should.
Flying off of it.
Can you imagine? Yeah. For like an hour, like if you manage to hit me with a snowball, you get an NFT, and I just like NFT. Beat it. I just beat it out of there. Just like run away forever. It's like the worst game of tag ever.
Well, I don't know if you saw someone recently did an event not like that, but like an event where I'm a piñata, everyone come catch me, I have diamonds on me, and I think they did it in Nemesis or something.
Was that Russ? I think Russ did. Russ was saying he was going to do that for his birthday, where he's just going to go to Nemesis and run away. How did that go? I didn't get a chance to go.
Here's the funniest part: almost no one found Russ because they all got killed before they got to him. Like Nick was apparently in there spawning mobs all over the place and teleporting people around randomly. So hardly anybody found Russ.
Did you say Nick was in there doing that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mostly nobody found Russ. They were too busy getting killed.
Yeah. So hey, on the millions thing, I want to be super clear on this. This could take 5 or 10 years. I don't know. Right. Like I want to make sure we get expectations where they should be. And it's fully experimental. There's a team at MIT that is basically cracking, and we talked about this if you want to get into the details of why this is such a hard challenge. The super basics is Minecraft on a server runs through one thread in a computer. So it basically is running all the information and all the players through one tiny little thread. And only one thing can happen at a time in that thread, which is why this is so challenging, right? It's why we went from one big world down to a bunch of worlds. They were all on one server and then on a server, of their own, right? So we keep basically fragmenting the number of instances so that that thread, which is kind of like a straw, we have more straws now, right? And so our first instance going to AWS, we're creating more and more straws to get more information through those straws, right? So that's kind of level one. This MIT experiment that they're doing is basically cracking it at the Java part of the code and basically fragmenting every piece of Minecraft itself. So that instead of having one straw, you have 1,000 straws and all running concurrently in that instance. So I know way too much about this shit now, but long story short, like we've got a plan to definitely scale for the near term. I don't think it'll ever be enough, right? Because we haven't started. You guys don't know any of this. We haven't started advertising yet because we know that just from this community, we're going to be able to scale for the next 90 days for sure, right?
Okay, but I think the most important thing here is: did you just tell us all that the internet is a series of tubes?
Fuck off. I said the metaverse is a series of tubes.
Straws. Right?
Straws.
That's totally different.
Damn it. Yes, I did. I went there. Yeah, paper straws are not good for this. We need the circuit straws for this. Anyway, so that part is deeply challenging, and we're really, really focused on it because we need to get that right. And we will eventually. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Nice.
Yep. Straws.
Hey, we got a couple of things that I'm going to do. I was going to do, but I'm going to do sometime in the next week. We're going to do a live stream from the hub in Chicken Cow that Ginny and Sue have made into sort of like a New Orleans downtown Caribbean festival hall. So there's some really cool builds in the CK hub that I'm going to tour people on. And we have some other things brewing over there that I can't talk about till I talk about them with Corey. And yeah.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, I got a couple of things I want to talk to you about, but
okay,
we're going to be doing the church service this Sunday morning.
Okay.
Maybe from Chicken Ka. So
I like
it. Talk to you about that.
Okay. I like it.
Some other aspects of that, but yeah, I haven't been there in a few weeks, so we want to get on that. Also,
I'd love to do that.
I don't want to let this simmer too far on the back burner. But the chicken blender thing that Martian Bullshipples cooked up is progressing. And when people start fudding in Telegram about and I'm like, first of all, alpha. Second of all, look at all these things that you guys are talking about today. All the stuff that Scrawn is doing, all the stuff that other communities are doing, all the people that are donating NFTs and putting life and interest into this community. Marty Bullshipples has a massive plan for that, and we're all on board with him. We're holding little events every week or so somewhere in Chicken Cobb. There's something going on. So, go fund yourselves. These things are really happening.
Yeah, what this person, and again, was giving me, constructive feedback and did it in a very respectful way. But like that was one of the things he said that got brought up, like the whole, the chicken packs and stuff. And like the chicken packs originally got released because Our Planet told me they were going to list them, right? And so I told them they were going to list them. That's entirely, honestly, I own that, right? I gave them the best information I had, and it ended up still hasn't happened, right? And so like that was why there was so much buzz around those things, is because I was dead certain they were going to get listed within a week and a half. And then things happen at Our Planet too. Like I'm not mad at Nazar for that, right? Because I now understand how busy all that stuff is. Yeah. But if for a second you don't think we can apply some kind of super fun shit to that in the next year, great. But is it going to be next week? No. And if you want to get rich by tomorrow, fuck off, right? Forever. Like that. Like we just don't have time for that, right? Like we're all here trying to build good stuff, and none of it's ever going to be fast enough for some people. And this might not be me settled down anymore, Gordon.
Yeah, like the diamond hands, paper hands thing people throw around. Like, have diamond hands here. This is a diamond hands project. So, hold on.
Yeah, Gorno said, well, I think a lot of people do not give constructive criticism anymore. They just give criticism. And I do want to say, and we just made it a rule, right? If you are giving constructive criticism, we absolutely categorically want to hear it. And there's a way that happens in our channels. The second that flips over to being a shithead, we're just going to ban you. And I mean this. We'll never talk to you again. And you can go to your other channels and you can whine about us. But here's the thing. Everyone knows this rule that we have. And if you're out there whining about everyone else, everyone knows exactly who you are.
That's a fact, Jack.
So,
yeah.
And if you fuck with Sam or Cowie, I'll fucking end you. Like, that's like, they're so nice. It drives me batty. It really does.
I don't know why someone threatened to beat me up. That was a little much.
That's funny. I didn't know about that.
You didn't see that?
Should not have told me about that. Oh my God.
You didn't see that? And Nick sent the screenshot of that. Yeah. No, don't worry. He's banned, but
yeah, he's gone.
We're getting crazy eyes, Corey. It's okay. I'm officially on the team. My first threat. It's good. I'm moving forward.
But here's the thing. No one's ever fucking said that to me. Right? So this level of depravity, like that, like, come on.
I think they were just mad because they were just banned from the Telegram. So they like took it out on the Discord. They didn't know that like we were monitoring the Discord, like our Discord.
Yeah. Dude.
But
this to me, like, instantaneously proves the rule.
I know Corey in the real world, right? Other than not just in this funny internet place we live in. I've seen that look on Corey before when somebody says something, not to him, but to someone that's with Corey. It's like, I'll fucking end you. And he smiles the whole time. So it can be a little off-putting. You don't realize how serious he is at first. But it's a hockey fight face. You know,
it is.
Like,
I learned it from hockey players. I can't play hockey, but they all get that stupid face on their face.
If you want to keep your cool, maybe don't scroll up on the leadership channel.
Not gonna. No, because like it's the. I think we're not gonna change the rules. The rules are good. We handled it. I think there was a minute there where we didn't have enough visibility on the Discord. We fixed that. We've got Oos from Banano and Wax coming in to run like basically be commander on our Discord, which is fucking epic. Like that guy's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, no, things are good, and we're constantly, we're getting better at stuff. And again, who's left over? All these people that are still, they're willing to come to us with concerns that they have, and we address the fuck out of those concerns as fast as we can. That's how this has to go, right? Because again, look, we joke about this being an alpha, but it is. People are like, "Oh my god, you've been around for a year and it's not fixed yet." 4 months, motherfucker. 4 months. Right?
Yeah, that was hilarious. It was like a year.
Right? Like,
we're just doing so much is the thing. Like
that was before the first time Corey told us to move west.
Right?
That's how long ago that was.
Way before, right? So yeah, and it feels like more than a year to me. So to that person who, again, we're never going to talk to again. I don't even know who it is, but it does. It feels like more than a year. I get that.
When beta wings.
When beta wings. That's a great idea.
What?
I
actually mentioned that like a few weeks ago. I was like,
that's a great idea. I think, and people were asking like, when are we going to consider ourselves being out of alpha? Which I think is an interesting question because we haven't really defined that. Yeah. And if I had to guess, like when we're on AWS and scaled so that we can do passports instead of just having landowners, right? When players are getting in who don't own land, that's like part of what. And I'm just making this up on the fly, right? Like, how do we say, okay, we're at alpha now? Because it's like closed alpha, blah, blah, blah. So players who don't own land are getting in at like some kind of scale. We'll have to figure out what that is. Active rewards have to be on. Crystallized uplifting has to be on and automatic. And I think that'd probably be it. Because we have a lot of other like upliftium syncs, like all that stuff we're going to gamify and add on and all that kind of stuff. But I think those core deliverables once are in place, I think that'd be kind of good to kind of go, okay, I mean, this was what we said was kind of the basic functionality of what we're looking for. And, once we get that, it's live and stable because, once we add players in, it could just break everything, which would be great and fun, something to fix. And then beta wings.
Nice.
And Jimmy says, how many straws till beta and beta?
I think the beta wings NFT ought to have a Lambo on it, like a Lambo with wings. That should be.
Oh, all right. Dennis, you listen to this? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Aki Vlogs. Need to say Greg and Corey play Fortnite someday. You really don't.
No.
I mean, we could, but we're probably worse now.
Corey's way better than me.
I wouldn't say way
sucks.
better. Like, I'm terrible. But yeah, you're like comedically terrible.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's my first person shooter is not my jam.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, Chris, and this is the thing, and just so you guys know, not all of you guys know, like nothing is finalized until we come up with a bunch of ideas and Tuttle says yes. That's just real. That was the most loud thing I've ever seen.
ESPN notification going on there.
So yeah,
on my laptop.
Right. Yeah. So
laptop rings.
Yeah, Chris said not till beta, and Corey, yes, those gates, adding them explicitly to beta gate. Nice. Cool. All right. Lambo bus. A Lambo bus. I don't mind that. That's good. Yeah, on the token, like people keep asking when we're gonna put it on Alcor. I've said this 100 million times. The Uplift, the company, will never, ever put a token on Alcor. Now, I also think there's going to be an Uplift token on Alcor by the end of the year. So puzzle that out. Just do some Googling.
Can we take this part of the stream, cut that like 20 seconds, and then just pin it in the Telegram?
Make it a filter.
You do.
Make it a filter. Right? Yeah.
When Alcor.
When Alcor.
Thank you.
Well, never. And also by the end of the year, like we're not going to do it. Right. And also we don't have to.
Yeah.
So just do some Googling.
It's a code thing, right? That's basically am I giving I don't
No, we totally can't.
So
here's the thing. Now. Very smart people sent to me like there's actually there are things that exist where you can burn an NFT on Ethereum and it turns into the token and you can do it in reverse. That's fascinating, isn't it?
Right.
Okay. And so an enterprising smart contract developer could take our NFTs and turn them into a token if they wanted to. Right? Probably charge wax for it. I don't know. I'd probably pay for it. And who knows? And again, that might never happen. We're not going to do it. Right? Yeah. Not right now. Now, is it possible in the future, after everything that I've just said, that we could launch a token? Doesn't mean we're going to list it on Alcor. We're not going to. But where we could actually, make that burning contract ourselves? Maybe. Right? But right now, we don't have any plans to. Is that sufficiently detailed?
Yeah.
Yes, but that's not going to be the end of the questions.
Yeah, no, it's still going to come up. And we're like, yeah, what are you going to do? Well, and this is part of the thing. And Sam, because I know you've been dealing with this too. That I keep trying to remind myself, like a month ago, we were at 2,500 people on Telegram. It's 5,000 now, right? And so that's 2,500 new people that are asking all these questions because they don't fucking know. They're new. And so like I'm writing this like update article, and it feels like it's going to take me a year because every time I'm like, well, I have to add that, and I have to add this, and I have to. Just know that I'm trying to carve out time every day to work on it, and even that doesn't work someday. But I want to get it. Gordo, when Alcor? I want the when Alcor NFT. Just somebody should just make it.
When Alcor.
Yeah.
About the name of the token.
Right. What's really interesting is like by the time Upliftium is a token, you know, it might be on an exchange none of you guys see coming.
Yeah, maybe not Alcor.
Greg, your poker face is so much better than mine.
That's awesome. I'm just thinking about another token that I hold a lot of that could eventually see some swell.
I'm telling you right now. So if you guys know, like I launched Shipple as a joke token, making fun of Ripple way back in the day. This is kind of like how we met both Shipples, blah, blah, blah. Right. So it's a thing that happens on EOS. And I have given that to the family of people that were still kind of circling the Shipple ecosystem, right? It's like, you guys take this and have fun. Why you guys haven't launched a manually transferable Shipple token on Wax yet is beyond me, because you could find someone to do it in an hour.
Yeah, I have no idea how to make that happen.
I just Google it, or just go into a Telegram thing and go like, hey, who can launch a freaking thing on sooner? Talk to the Nifty people.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
right.
you can do it if you want to.
I have a little bit of Shipple left over.
You know, it's a thing. It's a thing you do when Binance, right? And you know what's funny too? Because I know last time I mentioned the word Ripple, I was actually being positive.
You were complimentary of
I was
something
complimentary to Ripple, and Greg was like, "Who are you and who stole Corey's Telegram?" Like that, which is fair. So you know. M Blue was showing me this video because Ripple is in front of the SEC right now, right? And I'll see if I can dig up the video and I'll post it in the Telegram chat. And like they might win, and if they win, it basically grandfathers every single project in to an extent, like kind of period. It's like, hey, you guys didn't get your regulatory hats on straight, and so we didn't get. They're using this like fair notice doctrine or whatever. And if they win that, and they might, then, you know, a lot of products will basically just kind of be good. You know, if they're not like overtly criminal, which of course some, you know, products kind of are. So that's interesting and is informing some of our decisions.
Do you mean like you mean like murder criminal or like insider trading criminal?
No, like scam rug pull criminal.
Yeah, I know that was a joke about the FUD thing.
Oh, fair enough.
So yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy, if they win, pretty much anything that has went goes. And that shows you basically how Jimmy writes blogs. That has went. Jimmy, Jesus, right? Now it's like what? It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning for him. He could be like
that
a bottle
has
of
went goes.
That it's not great. It's not great. When giveaway an hour ago. That was a good question. All right, Sam, we freaking love you. Greg, thank you so much for popping in. Just because, you know, miss your face.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you.
You should know whenever I'm reading your posts on Telegram, I read them. Samantha 15. And then whatever you say.
I'm so glad we got the excitement in there. That's great.
Gotta throw this up there. Too soon. Too soon.
Well, that's me. Basically, I'm in charge of too soon jokes.
That's solid work. That's solid work. That's cool. Just gonna back away slowly from that one. Yeah, always remember she's 15. Level 15. Level 15.
Out of how many levels?
Oh, hey, 60. Corey, make sure you say happy freaking birthday to Laugh Track. It is her birthday today.
Oh, is she watching? LT, you watching? Happy birthday to you.
At her work desk, so you never know.
To Laugh Track.
I'm not even going to tell anybody how old she is because.
Okay.
Nope.
Just because you're not insane.
Not suicidal.
Well, we could just say she's 15 because, you know, we do that.
Yeah. She's a multiple of 15.
All right.
Oh, man.
That's a true thing. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
Well, let's get out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out this afternoon. I don't hate that. I cracked the code. It's 15 H's. That's what it is.
Yeah. I don't have the button, so you have to do the thing because
I do have the button. Do you guys want to do a Jimmy chop?
Sure.
All right.
What is it, Jimmy chop?
At the end of every show, Jimmy goes like this.
Chop.
And that's when I hit the button. So you guys do the chop whenever you want to do it.
All right, let's do it on 3.
All right.
Okay, it's 1, 2, and then chop. Right, it's after
the weapon. Seriously, that's what we're doing.
2, 3, chop.